Minecraft. Hot tamale, hot tamale is something that a snow golem probably wouldn't like, because snow golems don't do so well in the hot, as we will find out. This is episode 41 of Exploration and Tactics, and in today's episode I will give an explanation of the previous episode, as well as we'll do some experiments with snow and hot weather in the Nether. So let's go ahead and get started. Hello, and welcome back. We are in the spider dungeon that we found at the end of the previous episode. And speaking of the previous episode, I guess I should talk about it a little bit. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's an entire episode where the only thing I say is meow. And I did it because I thought it would be fun. It was definitely fun to record. And it was interesting to see kind of like all the viewer reactions and comments. I am pretty sure it was my most disliked video in terms of people clicking the dislike button by far. I think possibly it was also my most liked video that I've ever had. I'm not sure. I haven't looked through all the history to be sure about that one. And yeah, and so it was definitely a very kind of engaging, polarizing video. I wasn't doing it so much for that, although that was kind of an interesting, I don't know if you'd call it a side benefit per se, but an interesting outcome. I did it mostly because it was something that I have always wanted to do, or at least wanted to do for a long time. And yeah, someone actually in the comments said that perhaps on Kurt's live stream a long time ago I had mentioned the idea of having a video where I said nothing but the word meow. And I don't remember if I had said it out loud back then, but it's definitely an idea that I'd had kind of written down on a sheet of paper for a long, long time. And then more recently, Zisteau, who is another Minecraft LPer who I'm very fond of, in his episode number 47 of Legendary, at the beginning of that episode, I'll try to remember to link it in the description, he is kind of stumbling over his words and then just says kind of tongue-in-cheek to his audience, here's a challenge for all you LPers, you know, make a Minecraft video where you say nothing but nonsense words the entire video and try to make it entertaining, or something like that. And once I saw that video, it became, you know, not just, oh, here's something to do for fun, but it was like also an official challenge from Zisteau. Not really an official challenge from Zisteau, but that's how I chose to take it. And so then I definitely knew that I wanted to do it. And yeah, and so I did it because I just had only a little bit of free time that evening to record, and I was like, this is an episode that will be easy to record and produce. And so I did it. And so yeah, for those of you who feel kind of like cheated or that I wasted your time, sorry about that. You obviously don't have to watch every second of every minute of all of my videos. It seems like there is a skeleton somewhere right around the corner over here who is occasionally falling in some lava. And I should try to go find him and kill him at some point. And yeah, I mean, obviously you can skip to the end and see that I'm still saying meow, 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 and then choose not to watch the video. I think I saw the skeleton over here somewhere. Yeah, I can see him right over here. And yeah, and at the same time, for those of you who liked the video and were entertained by it, I am glad that you were entertained. I was definitely entertained while making it. I had a lot of fun making it. But at the same time, it's definitely not something I'm going to do very often, but at the same time, it also is something that every once in a while you just got to break out of the routine and do something different. And so that was the case. 40 episodes into Exploration and Tactics, I just needed to break out of the routine and do something different. So there you go. If you liked it, I'm glad. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry, but you won't have to worry about too much of that very often. And yes, I think at this point we can go ahead and move on. So, yes, we had just found a spider dungeon. At this point, my inventory is all clogged up. I've got the mossy cobblestone that I would like to bring back. I don't even remember exactly where I am. I'm somewhere kind of underneath my jungle base. And so I'm going to try to bring this stuff back, and then there is some other normal Minecraft stuff that I would like to do. So I will see you guys in a short bit, and we'll go do that. Alright, we are back at the base, and my diamond pickaxe is running very low. And I would like to create another one, but if I do, I want to enchant it. And since I don't have an enchanting table here, I think I'll just go ahead and make another enchanting table. And so, let me gather up the materials, and then we'll go make that. Some obsidian from the obsidian patch. Alright, I gathered some reeds outside to make some paper and make some books. And finally, I need to grab a couple of diamonds from my diamond cache. But I think this is possibly only the second time I have made this, but I think I recall the recipe. I believe an enchanting table goes like that. Yes, awesome. All right, and so we have another enchanting table. And even without any bookshelves, we can always do a level 1 enchant, which is what I plan to do. And so I'm going to put away this pick, I'm going to make a new one, and then we'll try a level 1 enchant on it and see how it goes. So I'll see you in a moment. It did just occur to me I have 15 levels, and so I went looking at kind of the probability tables, and for a diamond pick at level 15, it's still unlikely that you'll get anything very good, probably just like Unbreaking 2 or Efficiency 2, and so I am just going to go ahead and do another level 1 enchant, and I get Unbreaking, and so I'll take that, and I'll continue to save up the rest of my levels. I've kind of wasted a little bit to get Unbreaking in this pick, but I'm going to continue to save levels to try to get up into the 20s, at which point I might try to get either looting on a sword, or possibly my first Silk Touch for the first time, or something like that, but I'll try it on a different tool at some other point. In any case, with a new diamond pick, I am ready to continue on. A number of people have pointed out, repeatedly sometimes, that I'm not good with a bow and arrow, which we all know. I tend to always aim low, and so I was thinking about going back to the Nether. I wanted to kill some more blazes and get some more blades rods anyway, and that would give me a chance to kind of do more target practice. I only have 38 arrows on me right now. Do I have any other arrows saved away? I could always craft some more. But yeah, I think I'm going to head back to the Nether and shoot some bad guys and try to go after some more blaze so I could set up a potion station over here as well. So I'm going to get prepared for that and see you guys in a moment. It occurs to me that there's something else that I want to do in the Nether, and that's that people keep saying I should try throwing snowballs at blazes. And while I'm aware that snowballs will cause damage to blazes, it isn't clear to me that they'll cause very much. Oh no! Snowy, what happened? I think possibly this is something else I've been meaning to experiment with. We're actually in a desert biome over here. I'm going to go stand in the corner where I just put him and hit F3. No, it's a jungle biome. But apparently a jungle biome is also too hot for a snowman to live. And so he just burned up and died, and well, that's a bummer. I wanted to create a bunch of snow so I could bring a bunch of snowballs to the Nether and try fighting some of the Nether enemies with that, but it appears that I'm going to have to go to a snow biome to do that. There is a snow biome nearby, and so let me grab another pumpkin and snowballs and some things to create a little snow factory. And yeah, once again, I will gather some materials and see you guys in a little bit. It occurs to me that if I want to find a snow biome, I know where one is, and I can get there quickly via my Nether portal. Because, thanks to the fact that I made a lot of mistakes connecting my Nether portals, I now have Nether portals that kind of go all over the place over here. And so I don't have to go very far back this way before I get to one of my portals that will connect back to a snow biome. And I can't remember, I don't think this one does, I think it's the next one over, but I'll go ahead and check this one out. Right, so this one's just in a normal forest. So I will meet you at the next portal. Oh wait, I think I see, hold on. I think I see some snow right over here. Oh yeah, we're on the edge of the snow biome. Great. Okay, so I only have to go a few steps in the Nether, and we get to where we need to be. Because now if I hit F3, I am in ice plains. Okay, and so that should be okay in order to make a snow golem, or just collect a bunch of the snow that's already on the ground over here. So I'm going to collect up some snow, and then we'll have plenty of snowballs that we can use in the Nether for various experiments. So I'll see you in a moment. Alright, so I am back in the Nether, but now I have, I think, 6 stacks of snowballs on me. And so hopefully that will be enough snowballs for the various experiments I want to run. But once again, I want to try both throwing them at the ghast with good timing, kind of just as the ghast is about to shoot one of its fireballs, to see if I can reflect the fireball back with the snowball. That's one experiment I want to do. And then I also want to find some blazes and basically figure out how much damage snowballs do to blazes, to see if snowballs could be an effective weapon against the blazes or not. And so those are the things that I want to try. I am going to travel over into where I found the what do you call, the Nether Fortress, which will get me over to some blazes, and so I will see you guys in a short bit. Alright, I'm over near the Nether Fortress, but here's a magma cube of the medium-sized variety, and so I just thought I would kill him in case I happen to get any magma cream, because once I do set up a brewing stand, I could use that for some fire resistance potions, and I would be in better shape at that point. But in any case, let's head over to the fortress, which I believe, yes, I can see it off at the distance, is over here. And how did I get there? I think I ended up kind of like cutting some hole through something over here, but now I don't see it again. What did I do? Alright, and a ghast, so that is good. I must have gone around this way, yes. And apparently a ghast was shooting at me over here because there's lots of stuff on fire. Alright, I hear the ghast, but the ghast has not started shooting at me yet. And so I'm not sure where he is exactly. And then meanwhile, yes, here is my little crazy staircase thing that gets me to... Ah, there's a ghast. Okay, great. So, let's see. First of all, how do I throw a snowball? Right-click. Okay, great. And so let's see if the ghast, who I think is down here somewhere, wants to poke his head up. Oh, there he is. Wow! Alright, so I can at least get the ghast to scream just by throwing a snowball at him. I'm not sure if it does damage or not. And so, I guess let's just try a number of snowballs first, and see if any number of snowballs will do enough damage to kill a ghast. And I think I ended up reflecting one of his fireballs back at him there. I'll have to go back and watch the video. And so that was the other thing that I wanted to test, but I wasn't intending to test it right there. So I think he died of his own reflected fireball as opposed to a snowball. Let me go watch that again. One sec. Hard to tell on the video. It might have been the case that the snowballs actually killed the ghast. And so I am more curious about that now. I'm going to need to find blazes. I think possibly I see a blaze spawner over there, actually, just in the distance. Might just be some other light source or looking through nether fence gate bricks, whatever they're called. I'm not sure, and so I need to find a way down there. It looks like I could just kind of dig down through here somewhere. Actually, there's a staircase down, isn't there? Duh. Yes, so I'm going to do some exploring, and should I bring you guys along for this? I'm not sure how long it's going to take to actually find... Oh yeah, I think this is a blaze spawner over here. Oh, except I can't... Yep, it is a blaze spawner because I see blazes, and I hear them, but I can't kind of walk there from here, there. I can't walk there from here. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe I can walk there over here. And even if I can't walk there, so long as the blaze doesn't kill me, I might be able to start shooting like snowballs at him from somewhere over here. Alright, I do not want to get too turned around and lost. Okay, this is crazy. Alright, but there is a blaze. Let me get some snowballs. Alright, I hit him. So let's see how many snowballs... Oh, crap, he hits me. Alright, that is going to be not happy. I think I am regaining health. And so, let me regain a little health, let me stack up some more snowballs and have plenty of snowballs on the ready. I think I've already hit him with 2 snowballs. And so basically from here, I'm just going to stand back and hit him a little bit more and see how many snowballs... Oop, that was only like 5 or 6 snowballs. Alright, so that might actually be an effective tactic against the blaze. I was thinking it was only going to hit them for like half a heart of damage or something like that. But it seems like it might actually hit them for like, I don't know, 2 hearts or something. And I think they have, I don't know, like 10 hearts or 20 hearts? I don't remember. But let's try this again. 1. Now he's fallen down somewhere where he's going to be harder to hit. There we go. 2. 3. Oops. Nah, he hit me again. Alright, and I'm doing a relatively kind of play-it-safe strategy over here, just because the blaze are fairly dangerous, especially when you don't have a bucket of water. Alright, and now if I can manage to hit him again... Oops. And now I need to eat some zombie flesh. I have better food, but I just brought along zombie flesh because I have tons of it and wanted to get some use out of it. 4. Missed him that time. Now he's moving again. Alright, I suck at this from long distance, and I'm too afraid to get closer up. I shouldn't be so afraid. Ah, I can't seem to hit him again. And I'm spawning more blazes over here, probably. Alright, I think that was 5. Alright, so it seems like possibly 5 snowballs is enough to kill a blaze. So that's pretty awesome. And I did also pick up at least 1 blaze rod. I would like to get more blaze rods, and so... And there is another ghast, and so now I also want to try hitting the ghast with snowballs again. And this time I might try to explicitly time it to get the return to sender, that kind of thing going on. Let's see. Alright, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. I'm not sufficiently well coordinated for snowball throwing. Just like arrow firing, in order to both time it well and also get the kind of aim accuracy right. And now he seems to be pretty far away. And so I'm going to go after another blaze one more time. I might just walk up to him and hit him with the sword this time, now that I've done my experiments. Hello, blaze. Please spawn just one more. I'm right next to the spawner. It does have some light next to it, and so that should kind of reduce the spawning somewhat. Although blaze spawn at a pretty high light level, and so it's still the case that there could be 2 or 3 blazes that will spawn in just a moment here. Hopefully I'll only get one. Oop, alright, more than one. Alright, but I got another blaze rod. That is what I most wanted. And I think you only need, oops, crap, 1 blaze rod to create the potion stand. I've only created one once, and so I don't remember for sure. And so I do have 2 blaze rods, and so I'd be able to create both the potion stand as well as some fire resistance potions. And so I think I'm not going to worry about the blaze anymore. I'm going to get back up to some higher ground, and we're going to try to go after this ghast with the snowballs again, do one more experiment there. So I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, there are a couple of ghasts on the map right now. In theory, this area over here should actually be a good place to spawn ghasts, because ghasts spawn naturally on flat 5x5 areas, and there's a nice bit of flat land over here. I'm not sure, actually, now that I think about it, it might not be tall enough for them to spawn, although I think it is. Can't tell just how tall this is over here. But yeah, I'm trying to find a kind of somewhat enclosed area, so it'll be easier for me to hit them with snowballs, but maybe I'm not going to be so lucky, and so maybe I should just get up into open space and take my chances trying to aim at them wherever I can find them. So there's a ghast over there again, who sees me. Alright, the snowball definitely deflected the ghast fireball there, even though I didn't manage to deflect it back into the ghast. And so you can use snowballs as a deflection mechanism, but at the same time, I'm also curious to know how many snowballs worth of hearts a ghast might have, and so I'm trying not to deflect his fireballs right now. And just see if I can hit him. Whoa! Except for let's not fall off and die. Oh, and there's another ghast over here. This one will be much easier. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh crap. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so it appears that snowballs are not effective in terms of just killing ghast. So I'm not sure if the snowballs do any damage to the ghast, or if they only do like a very small amount to the ghast, and so it's not effective. So you can effectively use the snowballs to deflect the ghast fireballs back at them as a way to kill them. But it's not like the blazes, where the blazes actually take a significant amount of damage from the snowballs themselves. Alright, so that's cool. That is useful to know. Those are the experiments I wanted to run. I have gotten the stuff I need out of the nether for right now, so I am going to head on back to the house and also see how this episode's doing. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so I am back at the jungle house, and I have a few useful spoils. I managed to pick up a ghast here or there, I've gotten a couple more blaze rods, and I found out a bit about snowballs. They are actually useful against the blazes. Not so much against the ghasts, unless you manage to use the snowball to deflect the ghast's fireballs back at them. And, yes, apparently I picked up a mushroom as well. And I didn't practice my bow and arrow, but I'll have to save that for another time. In any case, as I'd mentioned in a previous episode, I have a friend visiting in town this week, and so I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to upload any episodes after this week, and so it might be a number of days before you see me, or maybe not. Maybe I'll manage to find some time. But I have some kind of hosting duties to do around town here, and so I will see you guys when I see you. Thanks for watching, hope you're having a good day, and I will see you again soon.